Welcome back to another hot lap test. What we do in this series is we take each of the cars in the game, take them on a full lap of the entire map and do a few tests as we go around. This week, as you can see, we've got the Pegassi Tempesta. And as usual, we'll speed up anything when nothing happens, which on this lap isn't quite so much because this is one of the scruffier laps I think I've ever done, and that includes all of my test laps. So you can see there's a tree there that I actually didn't hit, which I'm actually quite pleased with. Now the Tempesta itself is a nice car, it looks nice, it sounds amazing, especially when you start it up, but it is a little bit tricky in the city. That's why for the city handling we're only giving it 5 out of 10 really, because it's a bit of a handful. It's not particularly refined as some of the others are. That's my last boober, I think, just before we come up to Yeet Corner. So we didn't really get to test it properly, but I did on some of the test laps. The downforce is reasonable. It's probably slightly better than the GP1, but it's nothing to write home about. So I think we actually have a clean section now, and in a second we'll come up to the top speed test, which I was actually incredibly surprised because I thought it would be faster than it is, but it does feel, you can feel that it is slower than I thought, and probably quite a bit slower than I would have expected. Going under the sign, 30.16, so on paper not a huge amount of difference between the Tempesta and the GP1, but driving it does feel quite a lot slower. But if I've got to be honest, I think the startup sound more than makes up for that. So we peel off to the left here and head down the back side of the map. There you go, I think that's my last one. 7 accidents on this lap. Not brilliant. But I am going to blame the car. I think that's perfectly reasonable. It's my video, I can blame the car if I want to. And here we go, final stretch. Let's get over the bridge and see what time we've actually got. So we already know that the GP1 has beat the Tempesta. So that's a 9:56.02 with 119 mile an hour top speed. So all in all, not a bad car, but just not particularly quick. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one.